Jeff Gross, JG, in the hizzy, WSOP time. I haven't seen you in so long, dude.
It's great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? You're playing the main event, living the dream.
I'm excited. I gotta say, I came here early. I pre-registered. I was like, I'm just coming on time. I came like 20 minutes late. Started out. My table's kind of crazy. People are doing. I got double check raised, which I haven't happened to me in years. So right away, I lost a big pot early to a guy. And anyway, I have like 80K. I feel good. Chipped up in the first break, and fresh off a final table. I'm feeling good. This is like I feel very relaxed and nice to be here early on time.
You have 55 World Series of Poker cashes. I know that because I just did some research real quick to get my stats right.
You know everything. You know Maria's stuff. I see. You're very informed.
I have to know, but I also just cheat and look it up ahead of time. But
okay.
You have 0 WSOP bracelets and 0 WSOP rings.
I said I was feeling good. What are you trying to bring me down?
The question is this the day? Is this the time? Is this the event?
Well, it's hard to win the main on day one. I will try to bag a good stack, and I don't know about calling the main event to win, but I do feel deep run, feel good, feel relaxed, and I would love to win a bracelet. This would be a great one to win, but I'm just excited to be here and want to just hand by hand go through it, make a deep run, and I don't know about winning the main, but I do feel confident.
You got to put it out there in the universe,
yes,
right?
For sure.
Have you cashed in the main event before? What's your best finish here?
In 222, it was day 4 or 5. Actually, Balsinger, I think he knocked me out. He got third that year. I had ace-3, shoved the button. He had ace-2. I mean, gonna chop a lot. He hit a 2, and that was my deepest run. So, no final. Didn't feel the room getting super small with like 4 or 5 tables, but that's my deepest, and a few cashes, maybe 3, I think, total cashes. So nothing amazing.
Do you take that run and apply anything from that, or is poker just ever evolving, ever changing? That like today's game is going to be so different than something you've done before?
It's interesting. I don't know. I think it's a weird time in poker. I think it's there's a lot of new people coming. I think there's also like players that are pretty good have gotten great. There's a lot of work people can do to improve their game, but also I think a lot of people are confused because they like learn principal strategies. They don't know how to apply it, or they learn it on a computer, but they don't know how to implement it. Or also like GTO versus exploitative. I think there's a lot of confusion. So like in a field like this, I think it's great. I think there's a lot of amazing opportunities, but I think we're at a unique time in poker where it's gotten, there's just like some new people coming in. There's a lot of great content creators. There's Twitch, YouTube, Poker Go, WSOP. There's a lot of good information and content, and I think new people are getting and finding the game. So I think that's what poker needs. It has to have, or else it'll dry up, right? You got to have new people coming in, and I think we're seeing that right now.
And new perspectives, new games.
Yes, and a lot of different styles. Everyone's got a style.
Speaking of, where can people catch your content?
So I have a podcast called Jeff Gross Podcast with the Flow Show. I have that. I also have a Twitch, a YouTube, just Jeff Gross Poker on all the social medias. And Brian Rast and he just won a bracelet, his 5th. You guys may have heard of him. Great player, fun guy, one of my closest friends. We did start a podcast called Vig Free. Done 2 episodes. We're gonna have a lot of guests coming up, so that's on YouTube and all the outlets as well. So that's kind of fun and new.
All right, love it. Day 1D of the main event. I'm Tiffany Michelle. This is Poker News. More coming at you, powered by Club GG Poker.